Hi, everybody, and welcome back. My name's Melissa, and this year I'm sharing 365 tips for frugal living. Today's tip is quit eating fast food. Um, so I remember not that long ago when they all had the dollar menus, and I remember it used to be you could get a double cheeseburger at McDonald's for 99 cents, or maybe it was a dollar. Anyways, then everybody had the dollar cheeseburger, and Burger King had two tacos for a dollar. Yes, Burger King had two tacos for a dollar. If your Burger King didn't, it was just like this weird thing. It was like this burger taco meat, and it was fried like a El Dorado style, I want to say. And instead of shredded cheese, it was like a slice of American. Anyways, it was kind of odd, but you could get two of them for a dollar, and when you were, hungover, it sounded like a great idea. It wasn't, but it sounded like a great idea. But I feel like um McDonald's and all of them, they were so fun when I was a kid, especially McDonald's. And they had the play place, and then I'm the oldest in my family, so I watched the play place kind of progress. I went from, the outdoor play place with the cage grimace and the burger thing that you'd climb up and you'd be stuck in the burger mouth prison or whatever, and the fry guys that you'd bounce back and forth on. I mean, they were fun. And we all begged our mom to take us to McDonald's, and then we all wanted to have the McDonald's birthday parties with the McDonald's cake with those stinking sugary things. They were like pure decorated sugar, but oh my God. We loved them. And then I watched as my siblings, because like I said, I'm the older one, they had eventually video games added, and then the indoor play place. I mean, McDonald's was fun and everything, and then it grew up with us, but not in a good way. It became all boring, and it took out the play places, and it added the McCafe with crummy coffee. I mean, if you like McDonald's coffee, I am sorry, but I think it's awful. Um, and then they had salads for a while, but I think pretty much every fast food place except for Wendy's did away with salads. So now you go and there's no more. I mean, you might get a McChicken for $1 or $2, but it's a really crummy, and it's normally always only the spicy McChicken. The normal McChicken, no. And then they had, for a while around the pandemic, they had the $3 meals or whatever, where you could get a sandwich like a McChicken or a double cheeseburger and a small fry for $3, which was still more expensive. And now, then they were $3.29 and then $3.59, and they had deals in the app, but then they got rid of that. But the thing is that McDonald's targeted all of us as kids. They got us hooked. And I mean, all the fast food places did. So we would always ask, Mom, can we go? Can we go? Can we go? Can we go? And most of the time it was no. We were, we wanted a burger. We went home. They made a burger on the grill. They put it on, 2 slices of bread, or if you were lucky, 2 slices of bread. Otherwise, they cut it in half long way, into triangles, and you had 1 slice of bread for your burger. But we just didn't get it very often, but it did grow up with us. And then there was the dollar menu, and I always used to have this argument because people are like, oh, but fast food is so much cheaper than buying real food. I'm like, a banana's not even 20 cents. Fast food is not cheaper. And they would compare things like steak to a 70-30 burger that's not even a quarter pound. So yeah, so definitely not. But the thing is that fast food is not cheaper. It's low quality food, incredibly low quality food, and it's not healthy. It's terrible for you. In fact, if you don't eat fast food, so in May, when I started my weight loss journey, obviously I didn't eat fast food. And I haven't had fast food since then. I mean, I've had Chipotle a couple of times, which I guess is kind of fast food, but a little different. And then, I mean, really, I have like rice, beans, and guac when I go there. So pretty basic. But my kid also then didn't get fast food. Well, I happen to have some McDonald's points left over to get like, I don't know, a free sandwich or something, a free quarter pounder. And so I can't remember what we did, but I was like, I was like, do you want this sandwich? And he's like, oh, okay, sure. So I got, he goes, my God, he's like, this is awful. It tastes terrible. My teenage child complained about McDonald's and decided on their very own that they didn't want to eat McDonald's anymore because it was so disgusting, because they hadn't had it in, 4 or 5 months, and all of a sudden they noticed that difference in taste, and it's expensive. I can go and pay $6 for a low quality burger at McDonald's, or I can pay $6 for a pound of ground beef and make 4 burgers for my family. $6 for a pound of ground beef and $1 for 8 buns, and I have cheese at home, but and by the way, that $6 ground beef is not 70/30. It is 90, what is it, like 94 or 97% with like 3 to 6% fat, whatever it is. So I can get a really high quality burger that I make at home for the same price. So it's not healthy. It doesn't save you money. And oh my God, if you're ordering through something like DoorDash or Uber Eats and paying even more, just don't. But quit buying fast food. I mean, seriously, it's so expensive and so not worth it. And it doesn't take that much longer to make food at home. I can either run to McDonald's and sit in a drive-through line, or I can toss some burgers in a pan on the stove and make them here. Granted, I don't have fries, but I can throw some smiles in the oven, or I can have some roast potatoes with it, or whatever. But it doesn't take that much work to throw a couple burgers on the grill or in a pan or whatever, and then you're not having to worry about fast food, and it will take you less time. And I mean, I think it's because we view cooking and dishes as chores, and we don't think of driving and sitting in a drive-through and all of that as a chore. But really, it takes you, if you were, so McDonald's is 7 minutes away from me. So 7 minutes there, 7 minutes back, that's 14 minutes. But to get back in the gate, that's another minute. So 15 minutes. And that's assuming that I don't hit a train either way. I live in Illinois. We have lots of trains. And then 3 minutes minimum to go through the drive-through. And they're like, oh, well, you could order ahead on the app. You still have to go through the drive-through, and it still takes time. They don't start making it until you get there. So now I'm looking at least 18 minutes. I can easily take a burger, toss it in a pan, or toss it on the grill, have it done in like 6 to 9 minutes, I want to say. And plus, since it's a higher quality meat, I can cook it medium rare, which is how I prefer my burgers. Throw a slice of cheese on it, throw it on bread. I prefer bread. I've actually grown to prefer bread over a bun, because again, the whole like calorie thing. And it's done. And then it takes like a minute to wash the pan. So it's not saving time. It's a real waste of money. It's not good for you. And there's no reason. I mean, I don't care if you're ordering a Happy Meal as an adult, or if you're ordering off of a dollar menu. It's not saving you money. You're getting a low quality food. You're not getting those nutritional needs met. So it's really not a value, even if you think it is, even if you're spending more. And I mean, I've I've cooked meals on this channel that are less than $1 and a heck of a lot better than McDonald's. Anyways, again, my name's Melissa. This year I'm sharing 365 tips for frugal living. If you want to hear more, please hit like and subscribe, and I'll see y'all tomorrow.